Good morning. Today I'm going to do dynamic poses of humans, trying to use the box model to formulate perspective and just trying to get in the habit of seeing things like everything like human, or everything like boxes or as boxes, to force my perspective, really force my brain to think like that when I start drawing stuff, trying to draw stuff without much reference later on. I will post the reference when I edit. So now this is like someone with like an axe type thing, and he's definitely looking this way, trying to figure out if his head is you'll see some of the top of the head. Nah, you won't see the top of the head at all. So it's more like this kind of perspective. And who knows what the shoulders are really doing. Let me just make something here. I think it's kind of a twisty twist. Let's force myself to make a box just to get the perspective. It's probably something like this. I don't know. Probably more flat this way. Yeah. And then I'm just gonna how about we put a cylinder here? Because that's really what it is. And then this seems pretty much like this. And then we got cylinders. That works. I'm just not so sure about chest area here, or shoulder area, if that's correct or not. This is too much stuff, too much clothing. All right, let's check the next one. So this is pretty clear to me that if I was to draw her in a box, it would be something like this. And she would be facing pretty much this way. I mean, a little bit this way, right? So let's leave that box there. And then the head would be here. Also, you see a little bit of her bottom of her head here, like this. And her head, chest would be pretty much sideways, like this. Hips would be down here like this. Not very much going, like this is probably somewhere in here is where the horizon line is, or the camera line, the eye line, whatever you want to call it. Learning all these new words. See, and the foot ends right here. Proportions wrong here. All right, that's not too bad. Next one. So I think I'm gonna keep drawing these big boxes that they're inside, because it helps me, I think. This is almost like 2-point perspective here. So different, she's in different directions. But see how you don't see the top of the head here? So it kind of matches this. You know what I mean? So there you go. This is a really informative exercise. Really putting everything inside of a box really helps. Like it's like really sets the tone and like where everything else is gonna fall and lay. So it's pretty cool. Just gonna make tubes here. Chest. It's probably pointing somewhere. It's like the torso always confuses me here. And there's something called, well, I think this is around this is probably like the horizon line anyway. But there's something called the 3-box method, that you draw the head box, the torso box, and then the pelvis box, and then you know where everything lies. But the pelvis and this mixed is very sort of confusing to me. Right here it's pretty clear what's going on because it's just kind of extreme. But if somebody's not at kind of an extreme portion or an extreme pose, then it's pretty hard to see what's going on there. Like hard to understand what's up. And then this comes forward. So I gotta try to make that right. It's weird that when things are foreshortened like this, where the knee is skinnier than the hip or the top of the leg or the thigh, how do you foreshorten something like that? It's kind of like evens out almost, doesn't it? Then that leg is kind of big. Let's just worry about. Look at that. Foot kind of lines up with this. Foot where it ends lines up here. That's kind of why it's cool about drawing the boxes on the outside, is that forces you to stay in proportion, stay correct as you draw. This one breaks the because she's spinning her leg. This it's probably pointed down now. And she's holding this sword. It's kind of neat. All right. All right. This is the first time I ever did this, was off camera, and it was terrible. So, yeah, I'm definitely getting better at this. Trying to find boxes inside the forms and inside of a human form. All right. Well, thanks for drawing with me.